environment's like, and everyone here is just so supportive of your progression through your career and also your progression through learning how to do the technical work. So it's just a great place to learn how to do hard things. But what I enjoy most about doing here is really being given the latitude to, figure out how to do hard things and, do them well with the support here in the office. Because you certainly get the room to learn and try and fail on occasion. But the support's there to help you when you need it to, identify a solution or make a fix and that kind of thing. So the project I've worked on that I'm the most proud of here. So I joined in October of 23, and around that time started on the FEL2 for a drywall compound manufacturing facility. And since then we've progressed through the feed package stages and are now in the construction of the facility here local to the upstate South Carolina. And so I've just really enjoyed go through the iterative design phases and work through the decision-making process, and now walk around the plant and see the facility. Because back when I started, it was an empty field sitting here in the upstate, and now it's a facility. They got the building up there. Process equipment is beginning to arrive. Piping is going to start soon. So it's just a really fun time learning the whole project lifecycle, and I couldn't be more excited to help them in the next couple months get startup underway and start making product. Because it's a pretty rare thing in our industry to have a project where you actually get to work on the whole life cycle of the whole thing. Typically, because project life cycles can take 5 years depending on the project, you get to work on the beginning of it, and then you hear it failed and didn't go through, and you're like, okay, I wasted 8 months of my life. That was not a waste, right? So it's really cool being able to see, I worked on here, I made this decision, and now here's this decision in the field. I can walk around and take a tape measure and measure this off, and that's the dimension I picked and that kind of thing. So it's a really cool treat to be able to see the whole thing from beginning to end. So I'm pretty addicted to tennis and golf. I can't stop either one of them really. Right now, in the spring and summer, it's my tennis season, which is probably not the best idea. I should probably reverse those because golf is my fall winter sport. But coming up here, I actually have tennis nationals in Orlando for my very small segregated section of the national tennis ranking. And so I'm very excited to get on there and have a good weekend.